Go. Hi.
Julianne, it's Patrick.
Patrick, how are you?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
You ready for our meeting?
I am, yes.
Perfect. All right, let me, do you mind if I get connected to your
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Do what you need to do.
All right. Have a little presentation that I'd like to go over with you.
Okay, great.
It's kind of based on the last meeting we had,
Oh, yeah.
and we'll kind of dive deeper into what we had talked about last time.
That's great, yes.
Good. So last meeting, we had talked about the 8 desired business outcomes, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went over what each one of those are, and you had identified the most important ones to you, which were the cost effectiveness, streamlining business process, and optimizing information, right?
Yes. Those were most important to me.
So the cost effectiveness, right, that's not only cutting expenses, but it can be associated with leveraging redundancies and or underutilized systems in more effective and cost-effective ways. By streamlining business processes, you can help your organization become more agile and nimble, and it can be as simple as automating your HR records management or improving AP/AR processes. And then optimizing information that facilitates worker productivity by bringing relevant business information to light and enabling effective business communications. It allows you to make informed decisions at all levels within the organization, given access to accurate information at the right time. Right?
Yes.
All right. So as we jump through the slides, so here's the 8 different desired business outcomes that we are just talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And as we continue through, and as we discussed, we identified potential opportunities on the desired business outcomes as they tend to combine across areas of your business. We typically see they come together in 3 key ways: mobility, productivity, and security. Simply stated, how can I mobilize critical business information where my people need it and when they need it, enabling a more productive organization while securing and protecting my intellectual property? At RICO, we help by applying our history of work style innovation and our unmatched portfolio around a few key valued areas. They include the advanced scan capture, document management, device management, output management, and managed print services. Some of these may be pretty familiar. However, I just wanted to take a second, kind of get your thoughts on any that jump out to you.
Actually, I wanted you to tell me more about advanced scan capture. Enlighten me about that, please.
I absolutely would love to.
Great, thank you.
So good. So organizations are generally receiving more information than ever. In fact, many are drowning in it. Do you feel like you are drowning in it?
Oh, yes, daily.
I bet. Especially when the information is unstructured. It's not tagged, not categorized into similar systems or type of content. Without effective strategy for capturing, managing, storing, and retrieving, the rising tide of information can quickly become a real problem. This leads to a reduced reliability of information availability. It increases inconvenience and puts data at a risk of leakage. Add that to locks of data and reduces information mobility, and misuse by the end users or accidental destruction can make meeting compliancy requirements difficult, if not impossible. So the first step is transforming unstructured data to structured data is with advanced scan capture, right? That's what we want to kind of dig in a little bit deeper on. The ability to convert scanned paper documents into electronic files and route them to network folders, email addresses, fax servers, other line of business systems, all using simple, people-friendly interface. All of that is very paramount.
Keyword simple.
Right. So, iWorkers are unable to capture from anywhere, anytime, any place. This hampers their ability to move critical information fast and efficiently. So silo data, as you can see if it's in its own specific silo, and lack of collaboration tools slows business processes. Information is not easily integrated with line of business applications, limiting access to business critical documents, driving efficiency down, reducing ability to leverage business critical documents. Julianne, it's a new world of work.
Yes.
And you're under pressure to move information faster, but working with paper and other forms can be slow and efficient, right?
Terribly.
Right. Tedious scanning procedures can be real hassle for workers who are responsible for capturing data and entering into different systems and processes. Documents include critical information that's typically trapped in paper. To capture information digitally, you have to use it wherever you want, whenever you want. You'll be able to collaborate with coworkers, partners, and customers quickly and make more informed decisions consistently. How's that sound?
Sounds great. Sign
Good.
me up.
Right? We're getting there.
Right?
Information comes from many places and devices, right? The traditional office MFPs and high-speed scanners. It can come from your enterprise systems in the form of data stream. Your mobile workforce may be capturing it in their home offices or while on the road with various mobile devices such as laptops, smartphones, and tablets. So there's no seamless integration with enterprise management system that prevents information and data from getting into your enterprise system, reducing the information mobility, security, and associated productivity. So that creates bottlenecks and slows your overall workflow to a crawl. Documents and data come in various file format, right, from what seems like any source, including mobile devices, email address, cloud storage, and MFPs and more. Would you agree?
Oh, yeah.
When the information is unstructured, it's not tagged, not categorized, and not attributed to a customer, project, or type of content, requiring resources and time to manually index and route them to appropriate system. This increases the errors and delays and ultimately drives up risk and complicates meeting compliance requirements, right? Manual process injects added costs, delays, errors, and can make compliancy difficult. Blind spots to safeguard data can easily be created as documentation, can become lost, inadvertently mishandled, misfiled, or just not applied to the correct record. Documents and the related data cannot make their way to corporate policies, prescribed workflows, or the document management systems. Capturing unstructured data from multiple distributed sources and from paper processes are some of the challenges organizations like yourself are dealing with, and information throughout the organization. How is your organization managing these problems?
Let me tell you, Patrick, it is a struggle every day with those metal cabinets, and the more and more I have to add them, the space it takes up, it's horrible. But the biggest problem is I'm having problems with these hard copy folders. They're getting lost.
Oh.
Yes, I've had duplicates, and then they're calling the wrong customers. It is horrible. The biggest thing is I'm losing customers, and I can't afford to lose any more customers.
I absolutely understand. So, as you just talked about, is from these hard questions that this guy's thinking about day to day, right? You just already answered some of them yourself. How is the inability to capture and better leverage information financially impacting your business? You're losing customers. If you're losing customers, you're losing money. How does it processing invoices financially impact your business? Well, if you can't invoice the right people, you're not getting paid.
Right.
Inefficiencies are drowning your business.
Yes, they are.
Well, I tell you what, how can Rico help, right? That's what we're here for.
That's what I
How
need.
can we become partners
Absolutely.
with Verbish Custom Products? Well, Rico Advanced Scan Capture Key Value Area is heavily focused on document conversion solutions and services to make information more secure, mobile, and efficient to work with. Rico's workflow consulting involves detailed planning and desired future state, corporate data collection, business process optimization, validation, and recommendations. So we come in with our experts and analysts, look at your workflow, and then we come together and put a fit and feasibility. We'll lay it all out for you so you understand exactly what you're getting, how you're getting it, and what it's going to do to impact your business.
Oh, good. That's great.
It is. It really is. When we then provide a solution that captures and automates the classification of the information through the best of breed OCR, which is, do you know what OCR means?
No, please tell me.
That means optical character recognition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Indexing, extraction, and workflow technologies which route the information to ensure it is distributed to the right person at the right time in the right place and form, whether it is in a particular file format or not. It's either in an email, paper-based, electronic file, or even fax. This offer includes components needed to achieve the desired business outcomes of obtaining strategic infrastructure that enhances information security, optimizes streamlined business processes in a cost-efficient manner. So Rico's advanced scan capture solutions convert, automate, index, classify, extract data, and securely route it to your enterprise planning system. In most organizations, that will be one or more business systems. This is accomplished through connectors or plugins from a software manufacturer that provides data right into the system. There are many, many that we use. I won't name them all.
Okay.
The important part is that you understand that we know how to do it.
Right.
Right. So scanning workflows can be implemented that provide end-to-end 128-bit security encryption of routed digital data. Efficiently getting this data into your enterprise system improves productivity, reduces information mobility, security, and associated productivity. As you see from those, just like that. Very smooth.
Yes.
So let me offer a quick example of a customer with a business issue very similar to yours.
Okay.
It's a medium-sized organization with 200 employees and about 10 million in annual revenues. They were heavily reliant on people in their current processes, just like yours, Julianne.
Yes, Patrick.
They would process both physical and electronic invoices, which they actually printed in order to process. Do you find yourself doing that? Printing already electronic documents?
Yes.
I know. They would collect the paper output and route the content to accounting, where a clerk would collect, sort, and organize the files by invoice due date. This would be very paper intensive and slow. They would then deliver those files to the finance software, who would look, validate through a matching process, and either forward approval to pay it through AR or AP, and they would send the file back to originating department head either for more information or to mitigate a disputed invoice. Not only was this incredibly paper and people intensive, but it resulted in very lengthy cycle times, as well as lost, inaccurate, and delayed payments and missed term discounts. So just like we talked about for you, not even finding some of the right files.
Right. Just too many errors, too many steps,
Too many.
too many hands in the pot.
This is what we did for the customer. The customer has already partnered with Ricoh with their MFPs, just like you guys have. So we leveraged the scanning capabilities already on the devices, but added zonal OCR, optical character recognition,
Yes.
to capture key fields of the invoices of documents that would allow workflow application to extract and pull out data. And although it's beyond the basics and advanced capture and more in the line of workflow and document management, it allowed us to integrate their key line of business applications. Ultimately, this allowed us to route the invoices to the appropriate people for approval or additional information, whether they were live in the office or traveling for business. So think about that. You're not even in the office, and the workflow is coming to your email, and you just hit OK.
Oh.
Would be nice.
I wouldn't have to
it?
go back to the office.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, so the customer wanted an automated AP routing for approval process and the ability to electronically search and find the paid invoices, checks, and PO requisitions. This was a purely manual, paper-based, inefficient process. So once again, Ricoh came in, did research, analyzed the workflow, and implemented a workflow and EDM solution for you. So it's tying in both the advanced scan capture that we talked about, but then tying it into a database solution as well.
Okay.
The best thing about it is Ricoh can do all of it. Why change, right? So the hardest thing to do is to get people to accept new solutions. When we talked about originally in our meeting a week ago,
Right.
when we talked about it, according to the J.B. Woods, the complexity avalanche, people are threatened by the technology and end up consuming only 10% of technology capabilities. Workers resist change. And when the new initiatives are being implemented, which provides companies from realizing their intended benefits, a strong change management plan will help that.
Yeah. We just have to change and adapt.
You do.
I know. I just think, where has Ricoh been all my life?
Right here. Right here the whole time.
I know.
So when your data is classified, indexed, and formatted for its audience or department heads or CFOs, productivity is heightened and mobility and security are maximized. When this happens, a new world of possibilities are open to rethink the way your workers use information and benefit from technology. By joining together relevant information into digital business workflows, you're giving your data improved information mobility for increased productivity and security. Right?
Yes.
Any questions about what we've just gone through?
No, I just can't wait for you guys to come in here and analyze what I have going on and see how you can improve my current situation.
Well, sounds good.
Yes.
I will go ahead and I'll get that scheduled for you.
Okay, great.
Be in maybe next week.
Sounds good, Patrick.
All right. Thanks, Julianne.
You're welcome.
All
Have
right.
a good day.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys are